get started. Let's understand what is Azure and what we do as a data engineer. Okay, let's get started slowly. I request you to have some observation notes, a handbook to write your main important points or keywords if possible. Let's get started slowly. What is Azure Data Engineer and why we need it? Let's get started. And I request you to stay tuned. Write your keywords if possible, please. Please, if possible. We'll go for questions, doubts, clarifications after some time. We'll go for doubts, clarifications after some time. But let's make sure we get the things carefully now. Okay, so here it is. Let's get started now. I could see if attendees, communicating on chat. Definitely we'll go for, I'll address all the questions once I put forward all these points first. Well, let's get started. So I assume we're all very new. Let me go slowly, point by point, carefully. This is Sai Phanindra from SQL School. I assure you practical approach to every aspect of this technology. Complete notes in advance. I'll take care. You please take print copies of the notes once we start our classes from today, second half. First of our class now, next 10 to 15 minutes introduction. Then slowly we need to step into our practice items. I'll provide you the notes. Of course, for today, there might be some delay to take the registrations and all those stuff. From tomorrow, yes, you'll be having on Google Drive link today after enrollment. Please download all the notes, take print copies of it. We need it. You'll be having daily assignments without fail from my end. I request you to submit them max by weekend. Resume, I'll be available. We'll be having one-to-one resume meet to make sure we portray our information correctly without any dots. That's a manual one-to-one process we will be taking care. Group will not work for resume. I'll be involving one-to-one. So your requirements, I will take care. My request, you take care on time practice. Your requirements, resume and good number of assignments, more practice involvement, support, I will take care. My request, on time practice and submission, more interaction in the class. I request you to take care, please. Help me. Yes, everyone, please. Hope you'll do it for me. Please, we'll slowly start now. Yes, please, everyone, please. Mic with you all, please. I'll wait.
Yes, please.
Mic with you all, please. Yeah, sure, Sri. Others, please. I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you, attendees have been responsive. Yep. Thank you, attendees have been responsive for my question just now. Who said yes? They get one extra mail today, one sample database and few SQL queries for more practice. You heard it right.
Yes, yes.
See friends, you are responding to my questions. I have to respond, right? I have to do something more because you are helping me. That's how I do. Friends, you do more, you get more. I do more, I get more. No exceptions. Let's get started now. Attendees who are not responsive, please, again and again requesting you, I want interaction. You respond to my questions. I have to value your questions, your effort and your investment of time. Money, okay, it comes and goes, but time will not come again. I value time more than money. We'll start now. What is database? Friends, we're into data engineering. But before that, why data engineering came into the market? Let's understand database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. There are two types of databases. And the second type, our duty from tomorrow. The first type, OLTP, online transaction processing database, developers will take care. Data warehouse, you and me, we need to involve from tomorrow. So data warehouses are the actual databases to store historical data, inactive data. What is that? Historical data, inactive data, old data. Here we are going to work with in data engineering, data warehousing, our actual course. We are involved in touching base, reading data from various sources, perform something called ETL, extract, transform, load, and consolidate the data into warehouse. It's something like this. You get data from various rooms of your house, the unused data, old data, and simply filter it, shape it, and put in your storeroom. Something like that. Like a storeroom of a school or a college or a university or a house or whatever. Just a storeroom in my office. Now, to implement this, we have different companies competing with various features. One of them, Azure. I repeat, remember we have various sources, files, apps, websites, social media. We are going to learn all these items. We are going to learn how to read data from social media, how to read data from files, websites, apps, etc. For example, you can ask me why to read from websites. Yeah, for example, there is something called EPL, England Premium League match data. Just like IPL, we have football match data, England Premium League match data. And it has different clubs. You give the year value as a parameter, you get that particular year data. For example, 2024. Now, how to parameterize this value? How to automate and loop through multiple years instead of mentioning like this manually? So reading the website data at the same time, parameterizing the year values. Yes, we can make use of ETL. So extract, transform, load, ETL technologies have that caliber, that power to read and understand any type of data, source data. The source can be files, websites, apps, social, or OLTP like Oracle, Postgres, MySQL, MS SQL. Any one OLTP works for our data engineering classes. You are new to database, start from database first. You are learning or aware of database concepts, basics should be enough. Happily, we can start with ETL and warehouse, blend together data engineering. We have Azure from Microsoft, Fabric from Microsoft, AWS, Amazon, Databricks, open source, and Snowpark, part of Snowflake architecture from Snowflake company. Snowflake is a separate company. Now, different companies came with different ETL products. Each of them have their own advantages. We are into Azure. A simple, easy drag and drop. Microsoft says no code, but I must say less code or minimal code. Let's admit the fact there is a very minimal code compared to other things. And from ETL, what we do, see, we are extracting data, observe carefully. We extract data from various sources, load it to destination. Destination is warehouse. We have Azure warehouse, Fabric warehouse, AWS warehouse, Snowflake warehouse, and more, like Spark, Google Cloud, etc. Here, main advantage of Azure compared to others, again, easy user interface. Azure warehouses are known for more secured features with less cost. Let's understand what we are going to learn in Azure here. Comparing all these ETLs and all these warehouses will be taken in our classes, of course. We need to compare them, and we also need to learn how to integrate them as well, because all are good friends. To become a cloud engineer, you select any one or two. Fresher profiles, one is enough. Experienced, at least two, safe, because they are good friends. Azure, we are going to learn in our Azure data engineering from tomorrow. We are going to learn data factory, Azure data factory, which is into ETL, and something else called Databricks. It is also into ETL technology. Understand something called data lake, Delta live tables, PySpark, and I need to prepare you for Databricks Data Engineer Associate Certificate. And you may opt for other things also in parallel or later based on your resume plan. But whatever we learn, let's learn it correctly, completely, without any compromise. So I need to put my 100%. What we are going to do from tomorrow, let's see. Yes, from tomorrow, we are going to work with the complete roster you see on my screen. The entire data engineer, I divided into 3 individual isolated modules. And plan for about 2 months total, including project work. My website says 6 weeks. Sometimes we may need to extend until 7 weeks course. It depends on the doubts, clarifications, and the amount of extra examples to make it more clear for the interactive attendees. It depends. So minimum 6 weeks up to 7 weeks, and let's make it practical approach only, with good amount of notes to be sent in advance concept wise. Next, resume guidance I'll take care anyway. First, let's understand what we are going to learn here in Azure Data Engineering. I'll show you one single slide. Next, that should be the actual roadmap for your resume also. Here it is on my screen. We are going to work with various data sources, databases, files, apps, websites, etc. Implement 2 important ETL technologies, Databricks, Data Factory, and 3 important warehouse technologies, Apache Spark, Synapse, Data Lake. Okay, I repeat again, 2 ETL technologies, 3 warehouse technologies. We are going to learn these items together, blend together all these 5. I mean to say, we need to carefully learn Databricks to Spark, Databricks to Synapse, Databricks to Data Lake. This is one transport system, ETL. Same way, we need to learn other transport system, Data Factory to Spark, Data Factory to Synapse, Data Factory to Data Lake. What are these godowns? Warehouse, data godowns, warehouse. We also call them as big data. Remember, warehouse is called big data. And ETL is a cloud computing environment. Today, I'll be showing you in next 30 minutes from now how to implement cloud computing practically. ETL is cloud computing, warehouse is big data. Remember these base keywords throughout our course. I repeat, ETL, cloud computing, warehouse, big data. Common friend for Azure warehouse environment is Power BI, reporting activity. That would be taken separately if required, separate entity anyway. Power BI, we have a 6 weeks journey now with AI, Copilot, other things. We are right now concentrating on Azure. Remember, 2 main ETL and 3 main warehouse, and 2 into 3, 6 combinations. From here, what next? You can ask me, Sai, why you have 2 ETL? Remember, one for open source. There is a company called Databricks that has a patent for, Databricks has a patent for data science and AI ML implementations in its own way. So this Azure, Fabric, AWS, they make use of the same Databricks platform. The Azure flavor of Databricks is called Azure Databricks. Same way AWS, we have Databricks there. So Databricks is a San Francisco company, open source technology that will be used in my classes. So we have certification for it as well. For Azure Data Factory, there is no active certification for Microsoft right now. We used to have it until March 2025. Then it got expired. We are waiting for the next release of the certification for Azure. For this item, we have certification. That certification includes all 3 warehouses without any doubt. Next, what we need to learn? Yes, we need to learn how to start the implementations. I repeat again before we proceed. The implementation activity. We are slowly learning what is database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. OLTP.
Sir, can you go back a little back one slide, sir? I have one query.
Sure, sir. Which one? I mean the previous one. Actually, just
Previous
repeating
slide.
it anyway. This one.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me.
okay.
Tell me your question, please.
Not that. Yeah, this one. So that last one, yellow color one is Power BI. Is there what like how it is working with that flow? Actually, that flow I think you missed or I didn't listen properly.
I
That
said like
Power
we'll
BI.
take it separately. Yeah, Power BI separate
Okay.
course for me. We'll take it separate, but that's like a front end. Okay. See, warehouse
Okay.
is a
Okay.
back end, right? Warehouse
Yeah.
is a back end. So Power BI can be front end. For example, I'll show you practically here. Let me show you. Power BI is a great analytic tool that can report data from any source. Any source. Example, you see my screen now, Sunil? I'll wait.
Yes, sir. I'm saying.
Great, thank you. Yep. For example, get data. There is something called more, and I said one warehouse called Spark. Do you remember? I said one warehouse, one godown called Spark, Sunil.
Yes. Yes.
Remember?
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Exactly. Let me show you that now. So go to get data, Spark. So Spark can be a warehouse, right? Spark is a warehouse. It can be a source for Power BI.
Yes.
Same way, we have something called Synapse, source for Power BI. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Snowflake,
Yes. Yes.
warehouse. So these are all the sources for Power BI. See, to report the data, we need to gather it from some source, right? So source for Power BI can be regular data sources or data engineer end product warehouse data sources. Both can be sources for Power BI. Are you getting it now? Please, I'll wait.
Yes. Yes. I got it.
Fine. Next question, please. I will wait.
But as a part of data engineer, apart from Power BI, we'll need to learn the data source, ETL, and DWH technologies, right?
Yeah, data engineer is into the first three boxes only. Power BI
Okay.
you want, you can take it to make it BI, complete BI stack with separate certification.
Okay. Fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so for my classes, Azure Data Engineer 6 weeks. Let me put this way, friends. Let me put this way. See, Azure 6 weeks, Fabric 6 weeks, AWS 6 weeks, Databricks 4 weeks separately, Snowflake separate 6 weeks now, Power BI separate 6 weeks. Okay, that's how it is. Like everything individual to become a master for a true resume. Simple. So I'm talking about this arrow mark here. Power BI can read data from any data source, including warehouse data source. Okay, so I mean, you can ask me, Sai, we are doing a warehousing from tomorrow, but who is going to use a warehouse, right? Data analysts, Power BI developers and data analysts, those are going to use the data warehouse that we are going to design from tomorrow. Yes, next question, please. I will wait.
Sir, could you please go to the next
in the
next
ETL.
slide, if you don't mind?
In the ETL you have, can you hear me, Sai?
I can hear you, sir. You said ETL, right? Tell
Yeah.
me which one.
Yeah, in the ETL, you do have Databricks over there, but Databricks looks like it's an open source technology that is there in Azure, AWS, and everything. So why is it mentioned as a different thing? I mean, like it should be part of Azure
Yeah,
or
because
AWS.
you have only exclusive Databricks platform also. There are 9 certifications only on Databricks. That was powerful
Okay.
it is. Okay, there is.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
And one more
Databricks.com, sir. Yeah. Tell me. Next question.
And in the next slide, you said data warehouse. It is called big data. Is it just a generally used term, or any specific reason why it's called big data?
Yeah, exactly. It's not general, sir. It's very specific. We call it big data because it can store unlimited data. You know, you take any cloud format of OLTP, there will be certain size restrictions. We need to buy certain size like 4 terabyte, 10 terabyte, 99 terabyte, like that OLTP. If it is warehouse, we will not talk about size. It stores unlimited data. Hence, we call it big data. And I'm going to show those terms throughout our classes in our examples anyway. There are big data extensions we need to enable. That is possible only in the warehouse, not in OLTP. Yes.
That means it's scalable. OLTP is not scalable.
Scalable,
Versus
highly
data warehouse is
scalable.
Highly scalable.
Exactly. You're right. Exactly. Highly scalable.
Thank you.
Next question, please. I'll wait.
Could you please go to the next slide?
Surely. Actually, I thought of revising all these and then go for the questions. But there was one question, so I just stopped it anyway. No problem. I'll entertain questions now. Yeah, tell me, sir. Next slide. This one.
Yeah. So you're gonna cover.
I'll just take it this one, my dear friend. Just wait. I'll make it a slide shorter for making it clear. Yes, tell me now. Yes. 3.
Oh, yes. Could you please expand this one, become a cloud engineer slide?
Yes, to become a cloud engineer, at least one is required, but good to have two to show experience. I think you called me sometime back and you said like you wanted to go for Azure and Snowflake.
Yes.
I said yes, because Snowflake includes DBT. Yes, you can do both, right? Yeah.
Here, are you going to cover Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks?
All 3. Yeah, all All fine.
DLT and PySpark as well as the Databricks.
Yes,
You're going to cover entire 4 subjects. So within a 2 months of time. Am I right, sir?
exactly, sir. You are right. Exactly. Correct. Yes, here it is. Everything on my screen. You are right. Exactly. Correct. Yes.
So this
Right.
course is okay.
Yeah.
So
Please take a screenshot if possible, please. If possible. I'll send this to everyone anyway. I'll send these slides. It may be useful for your future reference also.
are we going to, within 2 months, are we going to in-depth concepts or just outline are you going to cover in
Let me
this?
answer this way, sir. Just for outlining how YouTube videos, sir, you don't need to come to me. Not required. If you are looking for more practice, I was also, requesting you on call also, Sri, if you remember a few minutes back. If you have
No,
time
I'm
and
just,
practice.
I'm just
Yes,
asking you. I'm just asking you. So we're
got
going
it,
to
sir.
in depth, correct? Okay.
We have to. Otherwise, we are not ready for the job. They are not going to ready to recruit me, or even if they recruit me by mistake, they are not going to bear me for longer time. If I'm just having a overview. Really.
Exactly. Thank
Right.
you.
Okay. Let me be frank and straight. Friends, only over you, no need to come to me, not required. You come to me, friends, if you want in-depth subject. That's why I said, friends, let me put my points again, friends. Let's not forget my old points. Here it is. I need to give you the notes in advance. You have to take a print copy of the notes. The print copy of the notes will surely work for thorough subject. Assignments every day. Sri, are you getting it, my dear friend? Okay, I'll take care. Okay.
Yes, please.
I
Yes,
mean my points.
yes,
We'll do
please.
it, sir. Fine. The time has come, friends. Luckily, the time has come, really. Luckily, the time has come. So, like, unlike the past, now we're happily mastering the subject before we getting in. Luckily, the time has come now. So, we need to understand and accept the nice change.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Really.
Yeah.
Yep.
I,
Next
I,
question, please. I'll wait.
I have a quick question. What is the difference between a cloud engineer and a data engineer?
Well, it's very simple, sir. A data engineer is actually equal to cloud engineer. Both are same with one major difference. A cloud engineer should have DevOps also. Data engineer plus DevOps engineer is equal to cloud engineer. Now the new trend, wait. Now the new trend, data engineer plus DevOps engineer plus AI engineer is equal to cloud engineer. So we have a separate course, AI engineering now for 2 months. Separate course altogether now, AI engineering in our website. I repeat again, cloud engineer is equal to earlier days data engineer. Few companies still follow it. Now cloud engineer equal to data engineer plus DevOps engineering, CI/CD pipeline activities. Part of my classes, of course. And this one, CI/CD activities, because this required. So more amount of CI/CD with data engineer is equal to cloud engineer. Now the new trend, AI also. We are separate AI engineering now. There are AI engineering certifications in Microsoft, AWS, and in Databricks also, a Databricks AI engineer also, new certification is there. So cloud engineer means data engineer plus DevOps plus AI.
So
Yes, sir.
for a modern day data engineer, AI engineering is mandatory, is it?
AI engineering is not really mandatory, sir, but AI concepts are mandatory, part of my classes anyway.
Okay.
Got it? AI concepts are mandatory, but AI engineering itself is not really mandatory, because AI engineering is completely a different stack. Programming, completely different stack. Yes. Next question, please. I will wait. So here are the things, sir, on my
Hi,
screen.
I
AI
have
is part of my classes. Next question, please.
hi sir. I have one quick question. So you
Yes, sir.
said you're also covering AWS. Can I know
No,
like
no,
what?
no. I never said that. I said
But
AWS, you have separate 6 weeks course if you wanted to enroll for it. I am
but
not going to cover, sir. I am into
okay,
Azure 6 weeks. Okay. Yes.
okay. Okay, because I have seen there's a slide which says that AWS
Exactly,
price high.
you're right, sir. Exactly. Yes, here it is. You can choose one or at least two out of these four. Each of them
Okay.
separate 6 scores each.
Okay. As
Okay.
part of this course, we can choose either Azure Fabric or Azure Snowflake.
Snowflake or anyone. This particular intro class is for Azure, this one. But just wanted to make you understand where we stand, okay? In the cloud engineering stream, we are in Azure, in this planet. There are other planets in the solar system. Getting some idea, okay, for our resume and job search. Yes.
I'm just trying to before I get into this, right? Like I'm just trying to
Yes.
understand what I'm going to learn. So the thing which I understood is that I'm going to learn about the Azure. You're going to cover Azure, all the cloud. I mean whatever the things we have, and you'll also cover the Fabric, either Snowflake. So out of this, there are two options: either choose Fabric or Snowflake. That's what you're saying.
You
Is that
choose Azure
correct?
for now, sir. For freshers, Azure is enough. Yeah, you can choose anyone. You can choose Snowflake or Fabric or AWS, any one of the other three also you can choose. Whatever you want, you can choose. Each of them 6 weeks, okay, based on your time and your learning requirements. You choose
Mhm.
whichever you want. Each of these boxes 6 weeks. You have to choose whichever you want.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. Next question, please. I'll wait, friends.
Yeah, hi sir. In the earlier
Yes,
first
madam.
screen, you have mentioned like we have OLTP and the data engineering, right? For developers, it's a OLTP in the
Yes.
before.
Yes, you are right. Exactly. Exactly. Correct. Yes. This one. Yep.
Yeah, for a developers, how this course will be useful? Like,
No, madam. For developers, this is not the correct course. We are into data engineering. Okay. We're into data engineering. Yeah. This is not for developers. For developers, a separate intro class and separate curriculum altogether. This is
for
not for
developers,
developers.
including this course is for only for the data engineers. You mean to say that?
Exactly. Exactly. For developers, it's separate course altogether. Separate course. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have an option here for developers along with Azure?
Sep- We do, madam. That we can discuss one-to-one separately anyway. The plan, action plan. We can take it
Okay.
separately. We'll do one-to-one. Sure.
Yeah.
I will call you after the
Sure.
class anyway. Okay. We'll do separately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Please make it.
You're welcome. Sure, sure. We'll do. We'll do. Next question, please. I'll wait. So here are the concepts we are going to learn, friends. Anyway, just to make it clear, core Azure. Yep. Next question, please. I'll wait.
Hi, just a quick question.
Yes,
So you
please.
said we are covering Azure part, and are we also
Yes.
covering Fabric?
Fabric introduction is there. Yeah, you want full
Okay.
length fabric, separate 6 weeks course. Fabric
Okay.
introduction, yes, we are going to have it in the class here. Yes.
Okay. And how relevant
Right.
is Fabric right now in the in the data engineering job industry?
Well, like, let me give you the fact. Fabric is a hyped item, really speaking. No companies are ready to migrate their existing Azure licenses to Fabric unnecessarily. They are not rich enough. That's the open
Okay.
secret and the fact. Okay. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
existing projects from SAP, Teradata, and other ETL technologies like Talent, they are going to Fabric. But Azure projects are not going to Fabric. That's a real fact. And Fabric is very new, lot of new CTP, community technology preview, and beta version components are still there in Fabric. So we need to wait for some more time to decide the future of Fabric, how it goes.
Okay.
Getting it, madam? That's a fact.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, so let's be very clear, friends, in our resume plan. Okay. Yeah, that's important. Next question, please. I'll wait. I'm not degrading Fabric. Fabric is very good. I praise Fabric in my 5 Fabric classes. I do it, but the way we think is also important, friends. From technology standpoint, stability standpoint, everything works. Everything are important for us. I prefer Azure over Fabric for experienced professionals. I prefer Fabric for freshers. New freshers, they may. Next question, please. I'll wait. Fine friends. So what we did so far, let me recap again just to make it clear. So far we are learning the purpose of our course, warehouse. To step into warehouse, we need to learn ETL from tomorrow. We are into Azure ETL, this particular box only, just to make it clear, okay? Yeah, here it is. Let's be pro here in this box only. Enough. If you wanted to have multi-cloud activities, choose whichever other thing you want, your wish. Separate entity, okay, separate component altogether, a la carte. Next, so 4 different biryanis, whichever you want, you choose. Combo is up to you. Next, apart from that, what we are going to learn on my screen, concept wise, and then on my screen, component wise with workflows, and final stuff, yes, keyword wise on my screen now. I'll send you all these slides, and you don't see any more slides in my classes. We are going to start slowly from scratch carefully. I'll send you one new link now. I'll send you one new link now. Please join there for that new link to continue our Azure account creation. And please confirm, we are all aware of SQL concepts, right? Please let me know, please. Yes, please. You're all aware of SQL concepts, everyone, please. Basic should be fine, please.
Yes,
Please, everyone.
Yeah.
Perfect,
yes.
perfect.
Yes, we have.
Yes, I am sending you the intro class link now, the new link. Please join there. I just wanted to do this way so that we understand in a clear way, like who are all responsive, right? Who are all ready to learn. We need it, friends. You need to test me, and I have to test you. Then we can gel and date together for our course. It's important for us, please. We need to date with the technology carefully. Thank you, attendees, have been responsive. Kindly check it, friends. Kindly check. You got a new mail now, just now. Please access it, join there. We need to have slowly step-by-step configurations. Yes, hope you received the mail, everyone. Please, I will wait. Please, hope you received the mail, everyone. Please, I will wait.
I haven't received it yet.
Check your spam, junk promotions also, please, my dear friend, please. Spam, junk promotions also, please. I will wait, please. Stop for now. Got the email? Spam, junk promotions, please. You'll receive an email from Sai Phanindra at gmail.com.
Yes, got it. Yes.
You need to go into that webinar.
Please kindly log out here, log in there. We are going to slowly start our technical items, friends. Please, everyone, please.
Hi, Sai. I did not receive any email.
Could you please check your spam, junk promotions also, please? I'll wait. Or let me resend
Yes,
it
I
again.
did.
Shall I go and join?
I did.
Yeah, please join there. Please join there now, friends, everyone. Please, yeah.